So, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. In today's class, I have gone with a concept of using Python with a file handling concepts. Okay, Python with file handling concepts. So now we shall go on to working on the it is file handling in Google Colab. So for that, go for the Google Chrome and there you search for the word Google Colab. So it will share now the name is given as Google Colab. So what is this Google Colab? It is stands for Colab only. So click on that. So now log in with this. So before that you have to log in with this particular session. So here I am showing you. So you have to log in to work on this. So you are very new. You have to work on the Python files. Then you have to go with a new notebook. Okay, so take the sentence as new notebook. Click on the new notebook so that you will get the new notebook to work on Python file handling. So apart from that, now I have already created the file handling. So click on. I will be opening that particular thing. So it's been loading. Okay, so initially, if you take the new notebook for the new work users, so initially will be here you will be having it as untitled zero. So untitled zero dot ipynb. Here you have you specify your file name what you want. For now, I have given it as file handling underscore Python. So file that is the because you are working on today's session, you are working on file handling. Okay, so once that is there, so you have to get your name here, photo here. That means you have to log in with your Google account. Then only you can work here. So once everything is done, here you have to go with the connect. Connect will be there. So click here. It will show you connect to hosted as well as local runtime. So go for hosted runtime. So once you click here, so it will take some 1 minute and it will be allocated. RAM and disk will be allocated here. So now after that, now you start with the code and text. So for now you take it as code because you are not typing any text document. So you are going with the code. So for that purpose, you are considering here it as code. Okay. So now have I explained the what are all the file handling concepts. So file handling concepts: read, write, append, delete, everything we have gone through. So now we have going with the hands-on sessions. Okay. So first program. So what I have gone through that particular PPT only, the same thing I am going to take it here. So first you go with a program to write into a file. So write the contents into the file. Okay. So whether the file is already created or no, if it is not created, create the new one. So if it is not created, for in order to write, what is the thing you have to do? Open that particular file in write mode. So if the file, whether the file is already existing, open it in write mode. If file is not existing, create the new one by this file name and have a write option here. That means you will be writing the contents. Okay. So initially I'll be taking x is equal to y. So I will tell you why you are using the y here. Okay. So y means yes. Okay. So while x double equals y. Okay, there will be two options. One is yes, the other one is no. Yes will be denoted as x and y will be denoted and n will be denoted as no. So first initially x is equal to y. If x double equals y, what is to be done? Take the input, enter the name. Okay, so enter the name. Next, the what you give the name here that will be placed where? Into the variable called name. So don't think this name is already in the file. So if now what value you give that is stored in a variable name. So what is the file contents? File contents is empty. Okay, so now that particular thing we are going to write. So what is file? It is f dot write of name. So f dot write of name will write then what is the contents of the name what you are having that is written into the file. Okay, so each and everything we give it as slashing. So what the slashing will do? New line character. So again, if you want to insert again, so again x is equal to input. Do you wish to continue? Yes or no? Now you got the thing why I am giving x is equal to y here. Initially, x will be pointed to yes, I am going to write something. X is equal to yes, I am going to write something. So x is equal to input. Do you wish to continue? Yes or no? So as and when you give y, the loop will be executing. When you give n, the now what is the value of x? N double equals y condition will fulfill. Understood? So for now, I will be executing this particular program. So enter the name, it will tell you. So here I will give it something called Python. Okay. So do you want to continue? Yes or no? I will give it yes. So now it will again show you is so Python. So here I will give program. Enter name program. Do you wish to continue? Yes. So next you give the name as is. Okay. So again continue. Yes. Is easy. I will tell you it is very easy. Okay. So now again, so you now if I give n, what it will, the execution will be done. So here you see this is the program to read the contents into the file. Okay, so you are not displaying what all the contents are there. You are only showing what all the contents in the file. Okay, so for that particular purpose, so now you are going for the next program. So next program to read the file. So in order to read, again you have to open that particular file in read mode. So keep in your mind, you are opening the file in read mode. So for that you take it as print of f dot read. So what the f dot read will do, now you see I have given. What is the first line? Program is easy. So Python program is easy. That is it is going to print, will read each and every line of the program. Okay, so now you come for the next similar syntax, but here you are given no parameters, but here you are going to give the parameter. That we will see what is that parameter now. So now you go with the next one, read the file. So again read, so same thing, but f dot read of 16. So f dot read of 16, what it will tell you, let's see. So when you read that, you see it is going to read 16 characters of the file. So how many characters are there? You just compare 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, so you have to start from read of 16 will read the 16 characters. If you didn't specify anything, it will read all the characters. If you specify any parameters like a character, here it will read, this one will go with a 16 character. So 16 means this one will go with 6, this one will go with 7, 6 plus 7, 13, 14, 15. So that is that I are getting here. Okay, Python program I. So next you come for the next part, that is program to read the all lines of the file. Okay, same thing I have taken. Open up stat.txt in read mode. F dot read lines. So what happens if I give read? It will read without any parameter, will print everything. F dot read of 16 will read 16 characters. F dot read lines. So what it will print? Let's see. So Python program is easy. So each and everything is in line. So each line is will be ended with slash n. So that's where we are going to read the particular thing. Now you come for the next one. Append for the existing file. Okay, so append means already file is there and already contents are there. For that you are adding some more content. Okay, so that is the concept. Okay, already file is there and inside that the contents are also there. For that you are going to add something. Okay, so for that purpose what you are doing, append. So open stud.txt comma a. What is a? A is standing for append mode. So that means add the contents, new contents to the end of the file. Add the new contents to the end of the file. So how to add? Say take the same logic, x is equal to y, You enter the name, right? Do you wish to continue? Okay, so now I will be running this particular program. So already stat.txt something is there. Okay, so now for that I am going to add some more sentences. So where it will be added? It will be added after that EC. After that EC, this statement will be coming. Enter the name. Okay, so do you want to continue? Yes. So I will be taking it as learn Python. Okay, do you wish to continue? Yes. So next I will be giving it as become some sentences. Okay. So don't think any other. So become Pythonic. So these are the sentences I have given. Now I will be continue. No. So this will be the contents I am giving here. So now to read the now again I am going to read. So read it is the now you see Python program is easy. Learn Python, become Pythonic. So this is the contents where is easy. After the easy only learn escape. Understood. So now you come for the next one. Delete a file. So suppose I don't go for this particular operation, just I will tell you. Okay. So for in order to delete a file, what is to be done? You have to import a new package that is OS. OS means operating system. OS.remove of stat.txt. So stat.txt, what you are having here, it will be removed. Okay. So once you execute this one, so you will get this error as you are removed and okay, so this one will remove that particular file. Again, if you open in read mode, what will happen? So if you again you are opening in read mode means the file is already there. At that time only you will go for the read mode. So for that purpose, what you will be doing? So you will go with a stat.txt in read mode. So at that time it will tell you no such file or directory as you are removed and you are opening. You are giving it in read mode. So when it is read mode means the file is there and contents are already there. At that time there you go with a read mode. Okay, suppose so at that time the file is not existing, so it will show you an error. Suppose if you give right here, what will happen? Once you remove, the new file will be created with the name stat.txt. Here if you give it as w, so think you if you give, so keep in your mind. So I'll be adding if you give w, if you give w, then new file will be created. Understood? Then you can add the contents. Okay. So that is the error we are having. Now you come for the same sample programs, the same thing on read and write. Okay. So till now we have gone with some simple ones. First reading, next writing, appending and all. So now you go with the next concept, that is all in one. Okay, so first you go with a file write and read, both are there. So for that you see here, so if you are going with a new syntax, this is the new syntax I am taking. So but the thing is almost it will be same. So first I am going with a open 4.txt in write mode. Okay, so when you give under write mode, if file is not there, so create a new file. If file is already there, open the file and keep writing. So printf, you give it as name of the file. So first f4.name. f4.name will print the name of the file. Okay. So next, for that you write Python is a great language. Yeah, it's great. So for that file, you can directly go like this. f4.write of Python is a great language. Yeah, it's great. Now you close that particular file. You have opened the file, written the contents and close the file. Now you go with a reading of content. So in order to read, so open and you give it as read line. So what is the read line? It will read the n number of lines. So read the string str of 1. So we will see what you will get the output. So when you run this particular file, food.txt, first you see the name of the file is food.txt. Next you will get the read string is Python is a great language, yeah, it's great. Okay, this will be the output of str1. What is str1? str1 is f4.read lines. It will read the lines of the program. Okay, so now you come for the multiple reading. So multiple reads means if you have n number of statements, okay. So if you have n number of lines, so what should be done? So for that, now you see already you are opening it in append mode. So keep it in your mind, you are opening it in append mode means already the contents are there. For that you are going to add some other contents. At that time you go with the append mode. Append mode. Okay, well, you are already for that context is containing what? Python is a great language. Yeah, it's great. For that you are appending. Python is very wonderful language. So where this statement will come, it will come after the great. So see here, my cursor pointer after the great, you will get this particular statement. So now once you write, you close. Now if you want the contents, you can directly go. Suppose if you want line by line, so what should be done? Open that file for line in F4 print line. So for line in F4 print line you have to give. So entire thing will be came here. So file next you come for the next thing. File reading the file line by opening. Okay. So for that, if you are opening line by line sentence if you want. So see here, file name you give the file name with open. So you can use directly you can specify or you can go with enter the file name also. Directly if you specify, so enter the file name if with open. So there you have taken this syntax. So see that syntax. So it is 4.txt comma read. F is equal to same thing can be written with open of as F. There you have taken F. Here we have taken it as F. File name, that file name will comment it here and read mode will read mode. So now when you execute this particular thing, so line by line, so enter the file, it will show you. So enter the file, you can give it whatever you want. So I will give it start.txt as I have not deleted start.txt. You see line by line it will show you Python program is easy, learn Python becoming Python. Okay, so now you suppose word by word if you want. So where are the words? Inside the line. Where is the line? Inside the file. So first open the file. For each line, split the words. Okay. So line split the lines. So when you split the lines, you will be getting the word. So first give the file name with open for line. So for each line in file, so you perform a line dot split. Okay, for each word in line, print of word. So see the output what you will be getting. For this I will be giving photo.txt. So photo.txt, here you see it will show you like this. This is word by word. So same thing if you run for this particular file stud.txt, you get each and everything in one particular line by line you will be getting. So next, display only first line using read line. Read line, display only first line using read line. So for that, first you open, first input the file name, next with open of file name as F. So read line without any parameter. If you give here the only the first, you see here read line will stores first line from the from print line. So when you run this particular file, you see I will give it an example stud.txt. Sorry. So std.txt, it will show you at the first line there is only word Python. But if you run the same thing, the file name photo.txt, so what will happen? So it will show you the one line what you are having that will show. So suppose if you want each and every contents line by line using read line. So keep in your mind, here it is using read line, and here we are going with a read line, same thing. So enter the file name I will take. So start.txt, this file should be kept ready. So now it will print each and everything here. So each and everything program will be coming here. So now you come for the program to implement seek function. What is seek? Wherever the cursor is there, if you want to move from beginning to last or from last to beginning, so we go for a function called seek. So seek is a pointer which moves from the current location to beginning or current location to the ending location. Okay. So for that you are going to implement seek operation. So first I will opening the file photo.txt already is there. R plus I have given. So read as well as write. So read as well as write operation will be done here. So first you read. The first read of 4 means first 4 characters of that file. So now you are going with the read string. So string will be printed. What are the first 4 characters that will be printed here? So next I will going to write I am a new sentence. Okay. So when you write that particular new sentence, check the position. So once you place this where the cursor will be at sentence. So at that time you give it as position is equal to f4.tell. So what it will tell? F4.tell the current position. So once you give the current position is at something, we can't guess where it is. It will be at some particular location. So now we are going for a seek function. So it is at one particular location. So I'm moving from that particular location to beginning. So that is called as a position is equal to f4.seek of 0, 0. What is 0, 0? First line, first character. Okay. So once you position, now you print up to 30, read of 30, 30 characters. Again, read string, you are going to print it. So now when I go with this particular file food.txt, first 4 characters, photo.txt. What is contents of photo? So photo you are having. Python is a great language. So into that first 4 characters are read of 4. That means Python. So current file position will be somewhere. So again read string is, so you are reading how many? So you are reading if dot read of 30 characters. So 30 characters will be displayed here. Okay. So now you come for the after read write. Now you go with the some other concepts. So now you go with some other concepts. I thought you understood with the read, write, append operation, right? So now you come for some concepts. Okay. So now you are going to count the number of lines in the text file. So how many lines are there in the text file that we will see. So first input the file name. Or as you are going, you are not writing anything. What you are doing? Counting the number of lines. That means inside the file already there are some lines. So that lines are being counted here. So counting for each line. So for each line in if number of line plus is equal to 1. That means so for initially how many will be there? Nothing. With open for line in F number of lines plus 1. So when I go with this particular thing, so give any example. So suppose I give start.txt. So start number of how many lines are there? 8 lines. Okay, so that will be printed here. So number of lines is finished. Now you come for the number of words. Initially words 0, give the file name, open the file name, so convert each line into words. So you want each word, so split the word. So words is equal to lines dot split. So now you increment. Number of words is equal to number of words plus length of words. So that means when you go with this particular, so keep in your mind what you are giving. So I will give start.txt or 4.txt, whatever you want. Number of words are 8 in start.txt. Okay, so now you come for the next one to count the occurrences of the word in the text file. So to first input the file, word to be searched andre word ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ how many times that word is there, it will show you. So enter the file name, enter the word to be searched, open the file for each word. So what should be done? Open for each line word dot split for each word. If I double equals word k plus plus. So whenever you go with a word, what should be done? For each line in F, line dot split. For each word, you have to do some operation. So when you are executing this particular thing, so I will be giving, so which file I can take? So I go with stud.txt. So inside stud, so give it by name Python. So number of occurrences of the word Python is 0, it is showing. Okay, so now you go with any of the outputs, so we can check whether it is correct or not. So here you see, so which file you have taken here. So here you have taken photo.txt and there is a word great. Okay, so come and execute that particular thing here, photo.txt. So give the file as photo.txt. Okay, so there you give the word great. Great word is how many times? One time. That will be printed here. So now you come for the next one. Read the contents in reverse order. So for each line, so you have to read the words in reverse order. So split all the words. So for each line, so for line in F, line dot split, L dot reverse, and join of L. So for now I am going to take this particular thing. So giving it as stud dot txt. Sorry, it is dot txt. So it will show you everything. So stud dot txt, it is showing you Pythonic. So I will go with some other. So I will be taking 4.txt, 4.txt. So 4.txt, no such file. Okay. So now I will be going with photo.txt. So photo.txt. So sentence new am I great? It's yeah, so it is printing in each and everything in reverse. Okay, so this will be the program. So apart from that, you can also go with some other file exercises. So file exercises, I have given some 5 programs. So that 5 programs you go through. You work on that particular programs and you tell me that particular output. Okay, so that will be the hands-on sessions on Python files. So I will be ending this particular share here, stop this particular class here, and I think you all got understood. So work on this. It is an advanced Python concepts. Okay, so from here you will be getting advanced Python concepts. So you learn and work on that particular thing. Okay, I will be stopping this particular session here. So hope your people got understood. Okay, thank you.